Hi, this is Vishy Datsatan with Mariam. Misalignments cause many of your muscular tensions and pains within your body during static postures like standing and sitting, as well as your dynamic movements. Misalignments also contribute to lower performance, make results much harder to reach, and increase your chances of injury. The relationship between misalignments and pain exists in the spiritual, mental, emotional, and physical aspects of life, which we'll discuss in other courses. Personal awareness and understanding of a neutral position is necessary for you to recognize misalignments. In this video, we're going to use this rod to help you see how neutral position, misalignments, and muscular imbalances are part of the same puzzle. Your body has an intrinsic neutral position, again, in both standing, sitting, as well as dynamic motions. Within this neutral position, your body is efficient, which means you spend the least amount of energy to get the most results without so much tension, pain, and injury. When your body moves away from its intrinsic neutral position, it begins to draw more of your energy to compensate for this misalignment, and it spends additional energy trying to return to neutral position. Energy begins to leak through these misalignments, and the damages happen. You first feel these damages in forms of tension, then pain, then injury and disease. For this rod, the intrinsic neutral position is vertical and straight. Your body is not like this rod. Your body has curves and contours in its natural position, neutral position, that you need to retain through balancing tensions. This rod has a spring attached at the bottom. It allows it to move in all directions, and it returns it to its neutral position. In this neutral position, that spring at the bottom spends the least amount of energy to keep it this way. This is an elastic band that represents one directional pull your muscles create. By pulling the band toward me, I'm increasing the tension in the band, and the rod moves toward me. The reason the rod moves toward me is the tension here is greater than the tension in the spring at the bottom. In this misaligned position, this elastic band spends a lot of energy fighting against the spring at the bottom to keep the rod away from its neutral position. The spring at the bottom spends a lot of energy fighting back, trying to return the rod to its intrinsic neutral position. If I relax the tension in the band, the rod is going to return to its neutral position. Both the tensions are going to be released. Everything relaxes. Your body doesn't have just one directional tension. Mariam also has another band. She's going to join us in this game of tension we are playing. I'm going to ask her to pull just like that. When she pulls and I pull at the same time, because the tension in Mariam's band is higher, it's going to override the tension on my side and the tension in the spring at the bottom of the band. In this misaligned position, now we have excessive tension here, excessive tension here, and excessive tension at the bottom. Now we are talking about the body, closer to the body. All the energy you spend in these misaligned positions, the only thing that you have to show for it is pains and aches and injuries. And all we are accomplishing is keeping the band, the rod, away from its neutral position. We need to relax everything to return everything to neutral position. In this misaligned position, it doesn't matter what I do at my end, because Mariam's band creates the highest tension. If I don't release that tension, I keep yanking at my end, all I'm going to accomplish is cause injuries in this area, at the bottom as well. The first step in this process would be to release the tension on Mariam's side. In many cases in this misaligned position, you get injured and you heal in the misaligned position. When that happens, you're prone to additional injuries because the imbalance was never addressed. In corrective exercises, the first step in healing is for you to increase your self-awareness, your neuromuscular control, and your sense of proprioception to know how your body is positioned in space in reference to its intrinsic neutral position. After that, you begin the process in releasing tensions that keep your body away from its neutral position. The highest priority goes to the area that creates the most misalignment. In this case, that would be the band that Mariam is holding. Then you move to other areas that create tension, which in this case would be the band that I'm holding. Your main objective is to reach your intrinsic neutral position without any tension around. This is another way of describing freedom of motion without stress or pain. After you reach the neutral position, you release the tensions. Then you begin increasing your strength to retain the neutral position in relationship to your goals. To summarize the steps in this lesson, the first step is increase your awareness to recognize your intrinsic neutral position. Second, you release the tensions that keep you away from a neutral position, beginning with the ones that have the highest impact on your motions, and continue the tension release process until you reach balance. Third, you increase your strength in the areas that help you hold your neutral position in static postures and dynamic movements, relationship to your goals. I'll see you in your next video.